The snow fell in a silent, heavy curtain, muffling every sound and transforming the world into a realm of white and shadow. Each flake drifted slowly, as if time itself had slowed to match the winter's hush, settling gently on every branch and stone. The forest floor disappeared beneath a thick, untouched blanket, erasing all tracks and memories of what had come before. The world seemed new, pure, and untouched, as if waiting for a story to unfold. Each branch of the ancient pines wore a thick coat of frost, sparkling in the pale winter light. The air was sharp in the lungs, every breath visible as a cloud, a reminder of the cold's bite and the fragility of warmth. A lone figure, wrapped in furs, moved with quiet purpose through the trees. Every step was careful, deliberate, leaving barely a mark in the deep snow, as if he belonged to the silence itself. He found a hollow beneath a dense spruce, its branches heavy with snow, offering shelter from the biting wind and swirling flakes. Here, beneath the green canopy, the world felt smaller, safer, and hidden from prying eyes. He knelt, clearing snow with practiced hands. No loud chopping, no trace left behind. Every movement was measured, every action designed to leave the forest as untouched as he had found it. In this cold, a fire was survival, but a visible flame meant death. The risk of discovery was as real as the threat of frostbite, and so he worked with caution, his eyes scanning the silent woods. He built a fire that could only be felt, not seen. Concealed beneath the snow and earth, its warmth was a secret, shared only with the one who needed it most. Small, chosen pieces of wood, arranged with precision, created a deep red glow in a hidden pit. The embers glowed like buried treasure, precious and rare in the frozen wilderness. No flames, no smoke, just a steady, intense heat radiating upward, invisible to any who might pass by. The fire was a silent ally, offering life without giving away its presence. This was the scout fire, a secret hearth, a hidden lifeline passed down through generations of those who survived by their wits and their silence. He could rest, warm and unseen, shielded from both elements and enemies. In this small sanctuary he found a moment of peace, a pause in the endless struggle against the cold. In the wild, the quietest tools are the most powerful, and true strength lies in being invisible, moving like a shadow, surviving by leaving no trace and finding warmth where others see only cold. Long before the American frontier, hidden fires were a matter of life and death for medieval scouts. Imagine men deep in enemy territory, soaked and freezing, desperate for warmth. A normal fire would betray them, smoke by day, light by night, sound in the still air. The dilemma: freeze or risk discovery. Over centuries, soldiers learned to control fire, not eliminate it. The real enemy was smoke and light, not heat. They shifted from blazing campfires to small, clever designs. Glowing embers, not flames, became their secret. Dry hardwoods burned cleaner, and fire pits hid the light. Thus the scout fire was born, stealthy, efficient, and life-saving. Centuries later, the same survival skills re-emerged on the American frontier. Men like Simon Kenton lived on the edge, where invisibility meant survival. They learned, often from Native Americans and Old World companions, to build hidden fires. Standing deadwood, hickory, oak, maple became prized for smokeless heat. Pine and resinous woods were avoided for their betraying smoke. Wood was broken into thumb-sized pieces for even, complete burning. This knowledge fused European and indigenous traditions. For scouts, the hidden fire was more than warmth. It was a tool of endurance and stealth. The secret flame symbolized their mastery of the wild. Building a scout fire is an art of precision, patience, and resourcefulness. It's a skill that's been passed down through generations of scouts and outdoorsmen, valued for its efficiency and stealth. The scout fire is designed to be small, controlled, and nearly invisible, making it perfect for situations where you need warmth or to cook without drawing attention. First, carefully select a concealed spot. Look for shelter under low-hanging branches or beside a large rock. This natural cover helps hide the fire's light and shields it from wind, making it easier to control. Avoid open clearings where smoke or flames could be seen from a distance. Next, dig a small pit in dry mineral soil. The pit should be just deep enough to contain the fire and prevent embers from escaping. Mineral soil is less likely to catch fire than organic material, reducing the risk of an accidental forest fire. Gather only the driest, dead hardwood you can find. Oak, hickory, ash, or maple are ideal. These woods burn hot and clean, producing little smoke. Avoid using green or damp wood, as it will smolder and create unnecessary smoke. Steer clear of softwoods like pine or spruce. Their resin causes them to pop, spark, and release thick, visible smoke. This can easily give away your position, especially at night or in still air. Break your hardwood into thumb-sized pieces. Smaller sticks catch fire more easily and allow you to control the burn rate, keeping the fire small and manageable. This also helps you ration your fuel for longer use. At the base of your pit, place a compact tinder bundle. Birch bark, dry grass, or fatwood shavings work best. The tinder should be dry and fluffy, ready to catch a spark or flame instantly. Build a tiny teepee of twigs over your tinder. This structure allows air to flow and helps the fire ignite quickly. Light the tinder and let the flames rise gently, keeping the fire as small as possible. Feed hardwood sticks slowly, one at a time, letting each piece catch before adding more. This careful approach keeps the fire under control and prevents sudden flare-ups. Allow the fire to burn down to a bed of glowing coals. These coals provide steady, radiant heat for warmth or cooking, without the need for large flames. The result is a campfire that gives off radiant heat, produces almost no smoke, and emits minimal light, perfect for staying hidden and comfortable in the wild. For added efficiency, use green logs or stones to reflect heat back toward you or your shelter. This not only keeps you warmer, but also allows you to cook discreetly, making the most of your scout fire's subtle power. The scout fire's power lies in the science of combustion. Regular campfires burn with big flames, producing smoke and light. The scout fire in a pit limits oxygen and uses small dry hardwood for clean burning. The goal is pyrolysis, turning wood to charcoal, then glowing coals. Heat comes from the coals, not flames, in a stable, efficient reaction. The pit contains light and channels heat upward. Even a small coal bed can create a warm microclimate in the snow. The earth insulates and radiates heat back. The scout fire is a high-efficiency, low-visibility survival engine. For scouts, the hidden fire was more than just a source of warmth. It was a strategic edge that could mean the difference between life and death. In the wild, every decision was a matter of survival, and the ability to make a fire without being detected was a rare and valuable skill. Remaining unseen was survival. A visible fire meant death. The glow of flames, or even a flicker in the darkness, could give away a scout's position to enemy eyes lurking nearby. Even a trace of smoke curling above the treetops could betray a man to the enemy, drawing danger straight to his camp. Scouts had to be constantly vigilant, knowing that the smallest mistake could cost them everything. The scout fire solved this vulnerability, allowing long-term endurance in the field. By mastering techniques to minimize smoke and light, scouts could stay hidden for days or even weeks, surviving in hostile territory. It fought hypothermia, restored strength, and dried clothing, vital for survival. In freezing rain or snow, a hidden fire could mean the difference between life and a slow, cold death. The fire's warmth was also psychological, a small beacon of security in the wild. It offered comfort and a sense of normalcy, even when surrounded by danger and uncertainty. It boosted morale, giving men the will to face another day. A hot meal and a moment of rest by the fire could renew a scout's spirit, helping him push through exhaustion and fear. Mastering the scout fire meant mastering the environment. It required deep knowledge of the land, weather, and materials, skills that set true scouts apart from the rest. It set scouts apart from ordinary soldiers. Their ability to thrive where others faltered made them invaluable assets on the frontier. The skill gave them confidence to operate where others dared not, pushing deeper into unknown territory and gathering crucial intelligence. The scout fire was the hidden engine of stealth and resilience, a quiet force that kept scouts alive and effective in the harshest conditions. It powered the frontier's most effective operatives, enabling them to endure, adapt, and succeed where few others could. As frontiers closed and technology advanced, the scout fire faded from memory. Modern gear made the skill seem obsolete, surviving only in old journals and remote traditions. But in recent decades, bushcraft enthusiasts and historians revived these lost arts. They studied old writings and indigenous techniques, rediscovering the scout fire's value. Today, it's taught as a lesson in observation, patience, and resourcefulness. The scout fire shows survival is about knowledge, not gear. It links medieval soldiers, frontier scouts, and modern woodsmen. The hidden flame reminds us, the simplest solutions often hold the deepest wisdom.